Welcome back, class. So last time we stopped at irrationality in the Pythagorean theorem. So when Pythagoras found out that you could have these weird numbers that involve decimals, he was shocked and happy at the same time. He never wanted to reveal this to anybody else, as his math and religious type Pythagoreanism cult thingy, it was very private. They didn't let anybody in. So they never revealed that there could be irrational numbers like root 2 or even pi or whatever number, you name it, that has a decimal or endless decimal. So there he sits wondering, telling all his followers not to say anything about this. But then one person goes out and he braves and tells as many people as he can. However, he is caught in the end by either Pythagoras's followers, or Pythagoras himself, and he had some horrible things done to him, which nobody really isn't sure about what happened. Some say he was killed, some say he was drowned, some say he was just banished and he had a beautiful life and lived happily ever after. But so one cool thing about irrational hypotenuse involved triangles are you can create a spiral. Now, it's not just that irrational numbers were such a big idea for the people of their time. As I said, Pythagoras never wanted to reveal it, as it was a new idea and he wanted to be the only one that knew about it. But let's look at something that we now know from that we can turn into something nice. If you're into art, this will also be extremely good for you. Let's decrease our brush size to around 2 so I can write thinly. So these sides are 1, and this will be the square root of 2, right? Now you can extend this out one more and connect it like that. This will be length 1. The hypotenuse will be a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So square root of 2 squared is 2 plus 1 is 3. So square root of 3. And then you can go one more time, well, in a right angle. And you can keep going on with this. And you can go on and on and on. So this is known, there are many names for this. I would like to call this the square spiral, because it involves square roots throughout the entire thing. What the basic idea behind this is that you can keep going on and on around this one point, and each hypotenuse's length will be one more square root, and it would actually as long as it goes, it would just dot, and then it would reach this point where the spiral will be somewhere around here. So really long, and it would be around square root of 13 or so. Just a little follow-up, basically, on my earlier Pythagorean theorem video. So, just a little overview. Pythagorean theorem is a theorem presented by Pythagoras that the sum of the squares of the legs will be equal to the square of the hypotenuse, which is shown right here, and that irrational numbers are completely fine in the Pythagorean theorem. They just need to be true. As you can see, 1 square plus 1 square, which is just 2, which is equal to the square root of 2. 1 square root both sides. So it works, and that Pythagoras was a greedy little secret keeper who never wanted to let anybody know that there are such things as irrational numbers. Of course, people found out in the end, or else we wouldn't know math as we know it today. And yeah, so I will hope to see you in the next video. And as I explained, the only reason I took off in this tangent about Pythagorean theorem is that it's a pretty important concept in your SATs. So I will be seeing you in the next video, which will hopefully be a math guide. See you soon.